What up, YouTube Nation? Coast Guard Chris here, and I'm with a very special friend of mine. This is Josh Bryan. He was in the Coast Guard with me. We were both on the ship together. He recently got out as well. He was technically ET, but the old school version of his title was a weapons system technician. And
basically
he worked
ET license to kill.
Yeah, he worked on the Mark 92, and now we're out here together in Morocco with Alicia, and yeah, we're a free man.
Well, full-time pirates.
Yeah. How does it feel being out and everything?
You mean on parole?
Yeah.
Feels awesome. New man. Feel a sense of freedom I haven't felt in 10 years.
I bet, man. It feels great. Military life before and after, of course. And so we're going to highlight the after part as much as we can on the more to come with Josh.
Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power.
What up, YouTube Nation? Coast Guard Chris here. I introduced you to Josh Bryan earlier in the video. Today is our first night in Marrakesh, Morocco. We're enjoying a little bit of hookah, so you know, any older parents watching are concerned, it's simply tobacco.
Just flavored tobacco.
Flavored
that's all.
tobacco. It's part of the culture here. Anyways, I just wanted to have a little kind of Q&A with Josh. He just got out of the Coast Guard. And how long were you in?
I was in 9.5 years.
9.5 years, so that's a long time. Longer than me. He's got a bunch of knowledge. So Josh has been in for a while. As I said, he was a weapons technician. So we're both labeled as ETs, electronics technicians, but my job entailed more like working on like radar navigation system, whereas his was primarily on the weapons system, specifically the Mark 92 on our 378-foot cutter. So Josh, a lot of the people that kind of watch my channel that I gather just kind of have questions about wanting to join the Coast Guard. Some I think are still in, and there are some that were in and then got out, and then some just, I don't know, just want to watch for knowledge of the Coast Guard. Not too many people know about the Coast Guard. In a few words, what would be kind of the best advice you could give to someone that's looking to maybe join the Coast Guard?
Join for the first time, I would just say homework. Talk to people who have been in. If possible, meet up with them, see what they do. Because the last thing you want to do is get to 378 with no idea what job you want to do, and then you jump on the first one that can get you to A school fastest. It's just it can turn into, I hesitate to say, a political nightmare. But just do your homework, talk to people, don't assume anything, and just be ready to handle some stress. Be ready to take some hits in the beginning. Now,
you were a non-rate on the Jarvis as well, right?
Yes.
That cutter that we were both stationed on as ETs. And Josh actually started off, he was a non-rate on the ship before he was sent there as an ET later on. What kind of, do you recommend enlisting without having a guaranteed A school? Or what was the benefit of being a non-rate, you think?
On that boat, I cannot list many benefits. I would say if you've spoken to enough people and seen enough hands-on action to know what you want to do, go in with a guarantee. Go in with a guaranteed A school. If not, get what you can get. Sometimes you can't get a land unit. Be ready for it. It's probably not going to happen, but a land unit would give you some more time to choose what kind of job you want to have. Because sometimes you don't take your priority from the ship to your next unit, which is A school. You would only take the priority if you already had a job. So again, just know what you're getting into before you do it, and research the boot camp. It is worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
As we can both attest to.
Yes.
And be ready for a whole lot of politics and a whole lot of things that don't make any sense. And just yes sir, no sir, I'll do this, I'll jump through hoops, and until you have enough rank to make your own decisions. And
yeah, one of the things I try to do on this channel is I don't really try to sugarcoat anything. You talk to a lot of people that maybe just remember the good things about the Coast Guard. Of course, you talk to a recruiter; they're only going to tell you the good things about the Coast Guard. Yeah. I want to try to give you guys the most realistic perspective, and the best way to do that is from perspective from a lot of my friends that were in the Coast Guard or still in. Josh had brought a special gift for me, and it has some meaning behind it. I'll kind of let him explain the meaning behind it.
As you may already know, the sea is a treacherous place, and me and Chris learned that the hard way. This is outside of the Coast Guard. I've always lived on yachts. That's how I got my nickname, Capitan. And to the survivors of shipwrecks, which we both are awarded the Black Pearl. This tradition is older than the Coast Guard itself. Ancient nautical tradition. As you see, I'm already sporting mine. Earring. But they can be worn as necklaces or however you prefer.
This is a really cool gift. Very, deep-seated in nautical tradition.
Yeah.
And it's true. Josh and I, we were in a shipwreck, and thankfully we survived and we earned this.
Yeah. All 5 of us cut up, and we cut up like I don't even know what, and we were heloed out of there, and we survived it. So
that might actually be a good video for another time. we might share that story in detail. But I just want to thank Josh for this awesome gift.
No problem.
Thanks,
Yeah,
brother.
Hey, you've earned it. It's
El
owed you.
Capitan.
It's owed to you.
So I'm definitely going to have to find a nice piece and wear it as a necklace. And yeah, cool.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, brother. So yeah, post your questions below if you have questions for Josh specifically about being a weapons tech or just being in the Coast Guard in general. Just post them. We'll try to answer them for you. Josh will be along with us for this great adventure for the next couple of weeks in Morocco, so we'll be posting videos as we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be rocking the Casbah, so be sure and watch out for us. And thanks again, Josh. And yeah, you'll be seeing more of him in the videos. So, Semper Paratus, and may the Force be with you.